Digital society. What is a digital society? It's a kind of a progressive society formed by the adoption as well as by the integration of modern technologies in the society and culture. Among the emerging technologies and fields that responsible for developing a true digital society is include information and communication technology, or aka ICT, information science and computing, and other areas of visual business studies, commerce, and several areas of humanities and social science. Digital society is characterized by the rapid and continuous development of information communication technologies and the increasing access to the internet, which inevitably leads to changes in all aspects of human life like economy, education, health services, economy, and so on, practices we use on daily level. New technological solutions such as intelligent mobile applications, three-dimensional printing, cognitive systems, digital platforms, and etc. are increasingly used. The advent of cloud technology, the Internet of Things, and artificial intelligence also raises issues of security and trust in the virtual environment. The digital world provides an opportunity to promote democratic values, increases civic participation, preserve cultural diversity, and protect human rights and freedoms. As Maria Gabriel said, the digitalization changes virtually every human activity. The way we communicate, we interact, travel, work, or produce goods, consume services, and the way we use our resources. Forums should be organized to highlight good projects and practices, and to promote the benefits of friendship between men and technology, which are major stimulus for both IT professionals who are the engine of and consumers of advanced in the field. The citizens in the digital world. Anyone, literally everyone, person who spends even 1 or 2 hours a day on social networks like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and so on, can easily be called a digital citizen. We participate in a digital world every day by spending time online every day, connecting to one or more devices at the same time, or to keep touch with peers, family, colleagues, or friends mostly by digital means. There are three main pillars emerge in our minds when we want to define what is a digital citizenship: the belonging, participation, and the protection. The digital citizens, so we belong to the digital society. They use technology to actively participate in society and interact with it. Digital citizenship enables people to take advantage of digital technologies in a safe and effective way. We belong here. Citizens both work for and benefit from being part of a society in the real world. The same aspects apply to the digital citizens in the digital society. Much of our interactions take place online, so we are part of a digital society just as much as we are part of a real society in which we live. Full participation in the digital society requires success. Access was the first criterion for explaining the digital divide, a concept that came into use before the 1990s to mention differences in digital inclusion. Digital inclusion has improved dramatically over the last decade, with access to technology almost universal in Europe. The way people behave as members in the digital society will shape the digital environment to which we all belong. We participate here. In Europe, 77% of the citizens and mostly 75% of the children participate in online activities. Participation in the digital world is not a matter of I have or I don't have, but more of I can or I can't. If digital participation depends on access and use, it depends even more on attitudes. Participation has varying degrees, from secrecy and advocacy. You can participate simply by surfing on the web, or you may have the right to vote. For a long time, digital citizens have considered consumers of technology as ordinary recipients, consumers. Now we see that the digital citizens can also be active participants. Their participation is not only related to the consumption of digital goods and content, like scrolling every down in the social media, but also it manifests itself in the creation of digital contents, tools, applications, programs, and practices. We are protected here and we defend. Citizens are, by definitions, under the protection of the state to which they belong. People also have the right to protection when they are online. Technology is a source of opportunity and risk. Risk doesn't necessarily imply harm, but harm can be detrimental to the enjoyment of digital citizenship. Digital access puts young people at potential risk, but also increases their digital literacy and safety skills. This means that active consumers are more likely to become sustainable users of technology. That is why politicians, teachers, even parents and other stakeholders must implement concrete strategies to ensure that children have the right to protection without compromising their right to participate. A sensible and effective, very effective in my mind, strategy is to encourage children and young people to be responsible consumers not only in online actions but also in the way they support others. Children and young people have specific needs and deserve protection. As in the real world, some precautions need to be put in place. They should be encouraged to respect and defend the right of others. This is a huge responsibility that we all share. There's a thing we should know every time we make an account somewhere in some social media. We should think of using not the same password in every social media we have an account, because if you use literally one the same password in everywhere, we should easily be hacked and used by scammers, phishing emails, and so on and so on. The digital skills. The turning point of digital citizenship, digital skills are the portal to this digital land. In a society that is more or less digitalized, we can consider digital citizenship a right. Digital skills enable us to exercise this right. However, we should not consider them only as the ability to work with devices. We believe that awareness and tolerance, democratic values, and responsibilities are some of the skill needed to be and become digital citizens. We must develop the digital skills of all students to empower them to become part of a digital society and to participate in it in a safe, responsible, and creative way. Thank you for your attention and keep yourself.